Hey there, everyone. Paradise Gamer 13 here, and I guess my Lugia is on its last leg here. So before I go any further, let me go through, and also I think, yep, okay, so the Paralyzed Heal is gone for sure. Um, but I think Lugia should be in fighting shape now, and I'm trying to recall. I guess I was just using him just to kind of get him some experience here. Have I already fought this guy? I don't think so. Does this guy want to be fought? Wait, no, I feel like I did fight that guy already. I vaguely remember that to a certain extent. This person, though, I think it's just, yeah. How do you raise your Pokemon? Well, I give it a lot of HMs mostly. You know what? And speaking of which, nice. So it actually benefits me to have a physical move on this thing after all. The only thing that would have been better... Oh, would have been perfect... Oh, wait, no, Rock Smash isn't the one that... I was going to say Rock Smash will break through its light screen, but it's... not that it would matter, because light screen is the one that does... for special attack damage anyway. But I got it confused with Brick Break. Which, that's probably one of my... I don't know that I've actually seen it used. Oh, 59. There we go. And I don't know that I've actually seen Brick Break used on like Reflect or Light Screen in the newer games, but in like probably about Gen 3-ish is where I definitely remember seeing it, because well, it was a new move I guess at the time. I remember seeing it quite a bit and thinking it was such a cool animation. Because you just see, the Pokemon uses Brick Break and it just like shatters straight through its barrier. But, oh, didn't mean to go quite that far. Yeah, I don't need a Caterpie. I think if I encountered a Heracross, I think you can find Heracross in here anyway. I feel like this is like Heracross's prime habitat, if you will. I could be way off on that. I honestly don't remember. Well, maybe I'll find out. This guy says he caught a bug Pokemon that only... Yep, I knew it. I was like, pretty sure this is where you can get a Heracross. Which is funny, because you can also get Heracross in, like, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, just from headbutting trees, from what I recall. So technically, this isn't exclusive. I think it was exclusive in Fire Red Leaf Green to the Pattern Bush, but not here, obviously. Isn't my Pokemon awesome? I mean... It kind of got beaten one hit. It's got a quadruple weakness to flying types, so... There's a girl... Oh, yeah, that's right. The Heracross girl. I guess that makes sense as to why she's here. I better keep a lookout for... Oh, wow. Is this going to be a Heracross? Nope. Spinarak. Which I definitely... Oh. Do I not have a Spinarak? Yeah. One of these days I should probably do, like, I don't know. Some sort of, special, one of the like challenge type runs of a Pokemon game, because I would probably do pretty terrible at it, like a Nuzlocke or something like that. Oh, I didn't even like like I saw somebody, but I can't even tell that they're looking at me. They're pretty small. Am I the only girl like that? Well, there was another girl like literally just 5 steps away, so I'm gonna take a wild guess and say probably you're not the only one. Oh no, not my attack. I'll just hit it with Extra Sensory. Granbull's another one that throws me off. Yeah, I was just about to comment on it being a fairy type, and I was like... Although I do have to say, I really like the fact that there is a pretty, physical hitter in terms of the fairy types, because it's something that, like, most of them I feel like are special attackers, right? I mean, you got, like, Clefairy and... its evolutions, and I guess Xerneas I think is more of... I honestly don't really... I've never used that many fairy types. I used now I can't think of the name of it, but the evolved form of Popplio in Sun and Moon. Didn't you just say that? I mean, I thought we already confirmed. You could literally just look right over there, and you were definitely not the only yeah. Oh well. NPC dialogue is always a treat in any game. Look, there are funny patterns on the ground. Actually, how can you even see the patterns on the ground? It's snowing. Unless he's talking about, like, the way the grass is laid out. I don't know that I've ever noticed that. Or really looked at it. It's tough to say, because I'm assuming it would be more noticeable in, like, the top-down perspective. But, yeah, honestly, I can't recall. But, fortunately, Lugia has good type coverage here, apparently. Extra Sensory will take care of these. And, you know what? Oh, yeah, actually, you know, he is getting pretty close to growing another level. I was just about to say, hopefully by the end of today's video, maybe I'll get, sneak in level, what would it be, level 60? Yeah. Youngster Nash was defeated. Super awesome. I mean, yeah. Funny patterns on the ground. They look like the patterns on my... Okay, that's not what I thought it was actually going to be something, like, significant. And it's like every time I take a step into the... I mean, I should just use a repel. But I'm like, there's not grass everywhere. I probably don't need to use a repel. Although, didn't I just stock up? I feel like I did that, like, off-screen or something. At least that was my intention. But usually, my intentions don't always match up with what I actually do. Oh, no, I did. Okay. Yeah, I got plenty. I have 0 excuses not to use one. So, I will do that. And... yeah, I'll just venture out here. Fight this bug catcher guy first over here. And, yeah. Look at all the bug Pokemon. That's pretty accurate. That's why I used a repel. Honestly, it kind of makes me sad that bug types are... I mean, I know they've kind of gotten a little better. I mean, they've gotten better moves and stuff, obviously, since, like, the first generation. First generation, they were, like, a complete joke. I mean, Scyther was pretty good, I guess. But, it just... yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what it would take for there to be, like, a... I mean, I guess, like, a bug-type legendary. That would actually be really interesting. I'm kind of disappointed that we don't have one, I don't think. And there's level 60. Let's see if we can get to 61 today. Yeah, I think that's possible. I'm going to bring my little brother here next time. Okay. And let's see what this guy says. Have you noticed something odd about these parts? Oh, I thought he was a hiker. I was gonna make a comment and be like, well, there's nothing to hike on out here, if that's why you're wondering what's odd. But I'm curious though. Well, yeah, I guess there's ruins in the south of part of Six Island, which I'm assuming is what he's here for. You know, I'm pretty sure I've commented on this already, but because of the long gaps between some of these parts, I've kind of forgotten if I've already mentioned this. But the and I always mispronounce it, but the Sevi Islands or Sevi Islands, however they're pronounced, I've always, like, I don't know. I mean, I certainly wouldn't say they're my favorite area. The Distortion World from Platinum is easily, like, the best area of any Pokemon game, in my opinion. But the islands from Fire Red and Leaf Green were definitely really interesting and kind of different, I guess. I mean, it, you know, gave you something else to do. And it was kind of neat how it has its own, you know, little story with Team Rocket and the, you know, couple of the whatever it is, the Ruby and the Sapphire and all that good stuff. Although it is kind of a pain if you're, you know, replaying those Fire Red, Leaf Green, and you want to try to get through and be able to trade with the other Gen 3 games. Because I'm pretty sure isn't that what it basically does is it allows you to trade with, like, Colosseum and Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Because it would be really interesting to play through, like, Fire Red, Leaf Green with, like, I don't know, like, basically, you know, a Gen 1 experience with non-Gen 1 Pokemon. Kind of like they did in, well, I guess they haven't really done that for any of them, so I don't know why. Well, I think I was thinking of how, like, in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you can get, like, wait. No, I don't think you can. I was going to say, like, you can get Togekiss, but I guess you can't even get that. You can get Togetic, obviously, but that's a Gen 2 Pokemon. Because I think I tried using a Togekiss once in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and I had to, like, I could only go up to Togetic during the main game, at least. And likewise, I've also tried using a Crobat in Fire Red, Leaf Green, and sadly, you can't do that. And I end up with I mean, Golbat was an interesting experience for the entirety of the game, but not something I would probably do again, because I mean, I don't know, wasn't anything to write home about. Crobat is a lot of fun to use, though, because I did use that in Heart Gold, Soul Silver once. I'm getting pretty tangential. I should probably focus on what I'm doing here. where grass won't grow. What would be the cause of such a phenomenon? Well, if I used cut here, that would be one explanation. I got a little bit turned around, actually, now that I think about it. Okay, so that's the entrance. I need to go up this way. And let's see, I already fought that guy, didn't I? Yeah, I did. He had the weeping bells, I think. Where's the... Okay, there. I was gonna say, there's like another girl kind of running around up here. Oh, yuck, I think a bug stung me. And she's got a Paris. Hopefully it wasn't her Paris that stung her. That would be pretty unfortunate. And I think I've got literally one Aeroblast. I'm guessing she has a Parasect. Let me just use extra sensory on this. I would say... Oh, well, that was a critical hit. Not that Paris is all that strong. But, this... so close. Also, I'm going to save my Aeroblast for... Oh, I've lost quite a bit of health, and I wasn't entirely paying attention to that. I got way too distracted talking about the islands and all that stuff. But I'm assuming... Of course, now I get a critical hit with, like, when he had, like, 10% health back left. Alright, so now I'm going to use my final Aeroblast. I wouldn't think I would really need it anymore after this. I mean, I don't really know what's beyond this part. I kind of forget. But it wasn't a bug. I cut my shit on some grass. What kind of grass? How do you... A little cut like that, a little spit's enough to cure it. I mean, how do you... Is grass really that... I don't know that I've ever cut myself on grass. That's a very impressive feat, almost. Unless it's just really sharp grass. Maybe that's what that Ruins guy was talking about. Like, the grass is abnormally sharp, and that's why it's... I don't know, maybe it's made of glass or something. Take a deep breath. Isn't the air delicious? I don't know. Is it? Skiploom. Oh, man. All these Pokemon that would be really beneficial if I had more Aeroblast uses, but... Actually, I'm curious now. Oh, I was like, what does Worried Seed even do? I've kind of forgotten about that. I'm just going to switch out to Pidgeot, actually. Because I want to... I don't really care so much about speed. Whoa. Is he paralyzed? Why is that yellow? What does that have to do with the stat loss? Honestly, I don't know if I've ever noticed that. Actually, it makes sense for me to use Quick Attack here. Unless it has something... Maybe it's because he's shiny? I've never noticed that before, although I don't really know that I've used my Pidgeot since... with all the updates. I should probably use him a little bit more. Ooh, that actually kind of hurt a little bit. Because it's obviously not often that I get to use a shiny. So... Which I still find incredibly ironic that I guess would it be the second shiny I've encountered? I mean, not including Red Gyarados, obviously. Alright, so he gets level 48. Yeah, he could definitely use a little bit of training, too. I should probably give him some more love. He'd probably be really good to train in this this particular area in general. I'm going to try to use Fly. That might get me a little bit better. Oh, U-turn. Okay. I mean, it didn't do much damage, and really you're not accomplishing much of anything by switching out one grass type for another. In fact, actually, this will benefit me some, because I can use another Quick Attack and take it out. And, well, I guess it didn't really benefit me. I mean, it was kind of a neutral thing, but... I really wish... Honestly, I don't know which is more damaging. I think Fly is. Not that it makes a huge difference. I'm sure like the difference is pretty negligible. But I've come so close to knocking these guys out with Wing Attack that if Fly is more... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll say it should do at least enough. And already level 49. Man, these well, I guess that makes sense because the Skiplooms and Jumplofts were like level 50. So that's pretty... fair, I suppose. If you like, I can teach you how to breathe properly. I would think if I didn't know how to breathe properly, I'd probably be deceased. But I appreciate the offer for assistance. Okay. Again, NPC dialogue is always a treat. But let's see. So I've got like 3 other people over here. I'm so close to the exit. I really want to see what's on the other side, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I forgot to switch to Pidgeot. Ah, well, it's a good spot. I'll pitch my tent here. I'm assuming that quite a few of these people, I mean, I would say they seem to have like mostly bug and bug types, and what was the other type? Grass. I was like, I just fought one and I've drawn a blank. I'm like the most absent-minded person sometimes. Sword stance won't matter though, because I'm going to take you out with extra sensory. Maybe I'll grow a level. No, not yet. Ooh, this will be good. I guess I didn't even really need to use Aeroblast on that one Heracross. I just got too exuberant in using it. I would say extra sensory should do more than enough. What? Hold on. Ah, I was like, just caught me completely off guard. I was like, man, zombie Heracross over here attacking me with no health. Oh, now I grow a level. That's good. Alright. And I'm going to observe the night sky here. Okay. I'm going to switch to Pidgeot. Because I want to use him on this bug catcher and probably whatever this lady has over here. You know, it just doesn't feel right if I don't use bug Pokemon. Okay. Yanma. You know, speaking of like bug types that are good, or wishing that bug types were better, I feel like it was a huge missed opportunity not to give Yanmega like a partial dragon type. I guess, well, what would it have been then? Would it have been like Dragon Bug and then with like Levitate or something? Or would it have been like Dragon Flying? No, that wouldn't make sense. But I guess they could do like Mega Yanmega. Which that's not a thing already, right? I feel like for some reason I've kind of like slept on some of the other Mega Evolutions that they introduced in Gen 3. Like, I don't know that I actually realized that Pidgeot had a Mega Evolution until I played through, oh, Let's Go. Or, yeah. That's the one where they have the Mega Pidgeot, right? The rival does, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm not just imagining that. But regardless, I mean, I think I knew about it beforehand, but I just kind of forgot that Pidgeot had a Mega Evolution. Which honestly would be pretty cool to use in this game. I don't remember, maybe I already have one, I can't remember. I know, well, this I'm pretty sure Mega Evolution related items were introduced somewhat recently, but I don't remember what all's in here. I don't need Tailwind. It's a pretty, I was about to say useless move. For me anyway, I rarely ever use it. Bugcatcher Jonah was defeated. It's okay, losing is a fun part of the Pokemon's appeal too. Alright. Appeal is a weird word if you think about it. Like, is it what? Man, the Pattern Bush apparently has like the most bizarre dialogue of NPCs from like out of any area, well, at least more so than what I recall. I'm working to preserve the natural ecology of Pokemon here. Well, at least you have a relatively normal statement that you make. Ooh, this would be a good opportunity if I had a Steel or Poison type. But I don't. Yeah. Not really any good on... Well, I guess I have Victory Bell, but obviously I took him out to use... to carry the egg around with me. So we'll see how this goes. Moonblast. That probably would have taken me out, I'm guessing. Oh, Moonlight. You know what, let's see if I can predict... I don't even really know what I want to use. I guess I could just switch into Feraligatr. You know what, no, let's switch into Donphan. It probably won't like its physical moves too much. It did a decent chunk. But I should be able to take it out with Earthquake, I think. I hope. There we go. Oh, it's a crit, which I don't think would have mattered, but... Hey, and he grew a level. Man, everybody's growing levels in this video. I'm gonna get quite a workout when I'm editing this and changing the background like once every 2 minutes or so, or less. There we go. One hit KO with the Earthquake. I'm gonna guess He'll survive at least one earthquake probably, but I should be able to do a decent amount of damage. Yep, that's good. Okay, I would say the Sing missed me, and then I'm going to win this. I might even... Nope, not quite another level yet. Oh, for someone so young, you are tremendous. Well, thank you. That's pretty flattering. I'm not saying that you shouldn't catch Pokemon. I just want people to raise their Pokemon responsibly. Alright, thanks. And then I think that takes care of all the trainers in the area. So, finally. I mean, it was a good, good way to gain experience in here. Because, I mean, like I said, I don't know how many levels on my Pokemon game, but it was quite a bit. Be careful and have a good day, sir. Well, thank you. Do you say the same thing? Snow's outside. That means the entire ground is covered in snow. Go out and enjoy this beautiful appearance. Thank you. I will definitely do so. Ah, the green path. Wait, is that... I was saying that's like back on the, Think green, keep nature clean. I don't... Okay, so that's the island. Or like the main town of the island. I don't remember... Can I surf here? No. Oh, I can surf over here. Alright, I'll go... I think... Is this just the, what's it called? Like the altered path or cave or something or other. I honestly don't really remember what's over here. But I suppose it's probably worth checking out. Oh. That's a... Oh, interesting. I guess I gotta go north with more trainers. So let's prepare for this guy. See, I'm torn because it's like part of me wants to just like forge ahead. The other part of me is like, maybe I should go back and heal up and stuff. I'll let myself decide in the next part. Because I'm sure I'll probably forget and just end up fighting and everybody will faint. But yeah, so that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It was a little bit longer part today, but I wanted to get through all of the pattern bush in one go. Give it a full sweep. So next part I will be going ahead to that area up there. Probably battling all those trainers, I guess, as well. I should have, I guess maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should swap out Victory Bell or something, because there's going to be a lot of water types, I feel. Regardless, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate watching. I would also appreciate it if you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and you'll get notified future content. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks again for watching.